Another year, another 5-star Grand Prix. This year the tournament was packed with some serious talent. This was both a positive and a negative in my opinion. The positives would be that there are some dream matches we got to see, like Momo versus Hazuki, Natsuko versus Tam, and so forth. Every match felt important because of the implication of what one of them winning could mean, like Konami beating Kagetsu has planted some deep seeds that will be sprung at any moment. The major negative was that someone had to take the bullet, and Natsuko really got hammered here. It made me pretty sad because Natsuko has fought her way to be one of my favorites. I understand why she came out losing a lot, but it still sucks to see. The other major negative was that with the matches only 15 minutes, the dream matches were more like teasers. The 5-star Grand Prix is a 16-woman tournament with two 8-person blocks, the red block and blue block. A win nets you 2 points and a loss is 0. You can come out with 1 point in the end in a tie. The winner of each block meets in a no time limit match for the winner. Let's break down each bracket. Red Stars is packing some heat with Kagetsu, Jungle Kiona, Tam Nakano, Konami, Natsuko Tora, Utami Hayashishita, Rachel Ellering, and Kimber Lee. Some big names, but I think out of the two blocks, this one would be the easier to win in. Blue Stars has some pretty great wrestlers in it as well. Mayu Iwatani, Momo Watanabe, Saki Kashima, Hazuki, Natsu Samire, Kelly Klein, Nicole Savoy, and Jamie Hayter. As you can see, both blocks are packed with Stardom's top talent. I personally feel that the blue block was the hardest path to get to the top. Out of the non-foreigners, Samire would be the easiest one to beat, and even then her antics and cheating is top notch. It ain't easy to get past that sometimes. So let's go over the outcome for each bracket to see how each person did overall. Starting with the Blue Stars, this bracket was packed full of talent. The weakest links were Samire and Jamie Hayter in my opinion. So how did each person fare? Mayu Iwatani and Hazuki tied in points, but since Mayu beat Hazuki in their match earlier in the competition, Mayu went on to the finals and Hazuki came in second place for this bracket. Momo Watanabe, Nicole Savoy, and Kelly Klein all came out with 8 points, but based on wins within the tournament, Momo comes in third, followed by Nicole, and then Kelly Klein for 5th place. Jamie Hayter comes in at 6th place with a total of 6 points, Saki Kashima following closely with 4 points, and last but not least, Natsu Samire in last place with only 2 points. With the Blue Stars, it was clear from the beginning that Samire was going to be fed to boost the others' points, but I'm not really upset about that. As much as I love Samire, she's about as bottom of the totem pole as you can get. With the Red Stars bracket, I feel like the points were more evenly distributed among the wrestlers. There was still fodder, and with this one, it was unfortunate. The undisputed winner from this bracket was Utami Hayashishita with 10 points, making her the highest points in total for both brackets and the person who went to the finals for the red bracket. Kagetsu and Rachel Ellering both came out with 9 points, but since Kagetsu beat Rachel earlier in the tournament, Kagetsu gets 2nd place and Rachel gets 3rd. Next, at 4th place is Jungle Kiona with 8 points. Konami and Kimber Lee both get 6 points, but Konami beat Kimber, securing the 5th place, and Kimber gets knocked to 6th. Natsuko Tora and Tam Nakano both end the tournament with 4 points, but Natsuko, to my surprise, beat Tam and was able to not come in last place. Hopefully this adds fuel to the fire and makes their feud even stronger. With the tournament over, I don't feel like it's too much of a spoiler at this point to talk about the finals and winner. The finals were between Mayu Iwatani and Utami Hayashishita. What's awesome about the finals is that the 15-minute time limit is lifted, and we get a no time limit match between these two. After a pretty great match, Mayu won and became the 2018 5-star Grand Prix winner. She definitely deserves it in my opinion. I was pretty worried about her over the last couple months because it felt like the fire inside her dwindled and she wasn't as into it anymore. With an injury taking away her time at the top, all her friends leaving the company or going to the WWE, It feels like she's felt very sad. Her passion seemed to dissipate to nothing. The last couple matches I've seen her in, though, have kind of been a rebirth of the old Mayu. Hopefully I'm just looking too much into it and she's completely fine. But either way, it's nice to see Mayu looking passionate again. The 5-star Grand Prix this year was really awesome. Some really amazing matches came from this. Mayu versus Momo, Mayu versus Hazuki, Kagetsu versus Jungle Kiona, Natsuko Tora versus Tam Nakano, and Momo versus Hazuki. The amazing thing about this tournament is that one of my favorite matches doesn't involve the top people of the company for once. The Tam Nakano versus Natsuko Tora match was absolute fire. I'd have to rewatch all of my favorites again to determine the absolute favorite, but I think this is in the running for sure. If Stardom doesn't capitalize on this feud, I'm going to be really upset. Everything is there. Both of them are good enough to put on an amazing match. Please, Stardom, do not drop the ball on this one. They have been teasing this for a long time, and I really want to see a no time limit singles match between these two. I'm also looking forward to Mayu versus Kagetsu for the red belt, and I will be cheering on Mayu, because I want her on top more than anyone else right now. This is the end of the video. Leave a comment telling me what you thought of this tournament and which match was your favorite. I'm curious to see if the favorite matches are just a couple of them or it's more spread out. You can check my Twitter account to see any updates and ask any questions. Hope you liked my video. Seriously, Stardom. Tam vs Natsuko. Please make it happen.